Hello everybody, welcome to Metta Mondays. We will not be meeting in person today, but I wanted you to all have an offering where you could gather at your own time, whenever it comes. If it's Monday at 2 p.m. when we normally sit together, then let that be. But if not, you can listen to this video anytime. Take a moment to pause, come into your body and to your heart, and offer any blessing out into the world. So we will begin like we always do with taking a good seat. And taking a good seat is in your body, in your heart, in your mind, and in your soul. We always begin with lighting a candle. So if you don't have a candle in front of you, you can take a moment to go get one. And we always begin with lighting an intention, whatever comes to your mind. And with all that's going on in the world today, we light the candle today for all those suffering on the planet. May healing begin. The other thing we do is we begin with a poem. So we begin today with a blessing prayer from John O'Donoghue, the Irish poet. May you awaken to the mystery of being here and enter the quiet immensity of your own presence. May you have joy and peace in the temple of your senses. May you receive great encouragement when new frontiers beckon. May you respond to the call of your gift. May you respond to the call of your gift and find the courage to follow that path. May the flame of anger free you from falsity. May warmth of the heart keep your presence aflame and anxiety never linger about you. May your outer dignity mirror an inner dignity of soul. May you take time to celebrate the quiet miracles that seek no attention. May you be consoled by the secret symmetry of your soul. May you experience each day as a sacred gift, woven around the heart of wonder. May it be so for all. So we begin today with a brief dropping into the body. Begin with letting your eyes close or focus on a spot of the carpet or wherever you are sitting in front of you, and connect more with your breath. If you need to, take a moment to stretch just a little to ease out any stiffness or tension in the body. Bring your breath to bring a little more aliveness into your soul. Allow the thoughts to take a back seat and the breath to move forward. And we begin with finding the ground of our being inside of ourselves. Most of us have been trained as children to find the ground of our being outside of ourselves, checking out what is there, out there. This is about checking out what's in here, the internal world, and staying in what they call the cave of the heart, where we talked about last time the eyes and the ears of the heart. Take a moment to listen in there and ask yourself the question, who is here? Notice what comes and just allow that to be. And when you're feeling ready, come to more of a place of stillness, letting your eyes stay gently closed, staying connected to the inner landscape of your being, your body, your breath. And just receive the flow of breath. It's what you naturally know how to do. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice how the breath arrives, how the lungs and the chest greet the breath and it rises. Just noticing the breath come in, the sense through the nostrils. Feel that little hairs in the nostrils as you breathe in. And when you exhale, feel the air move out through the nostrils. Just take a moment to breathe in and breathe out and be fully with yourself. And as you're letting each breath come in and each breath go out, what is it that you need to let go of today to be fully here in your body, offering loving kindness for yourself and for this world that is in such need? Take a moment to notice what arises. And in your own quiet, if you have a journal next to you, you could take a moment to write down what you need to let go of. And also, what you need to bring to be more present here today. Allow yourself to receive that word or that phrase with the ears of your heart, not your thinking mind. Your thinking mind is the one that just does what it does. It thinks. So you're paying attention to your breath. If you need to, take a moment to jot down something that comes to your mind. And so let's begin with centering at our heart, the heart chakra. In the front is love for self, and in the back of the heart chakra, it's called the I-Thou relationship. When your will and God's will, or the beloved, or whatever you call that energy that's bigger than who you are, when that will is in alignment, take a moment to feel the front of your heart and breathe in there. And now take a moment to check out the back of your heart, the place between the scapulas, midpoint, and breathe out through the back of the heart chakra. Notice any sensations or words or feeling that arises in your heart chakra. If it feels tight and held, see if you can breathe a little more space into that, as if it's a little bud that you're blooming, like the lotus in the heart or the rose window in a cathedral. If it helps, you could place your hand on your heart and breathe in there. And when you're ready, gently let your heart speak to you. What is it that is here for you today in this space of quiet and sacred time that you have kept this appointment with yourself to offer more loving kindness into the world? So staying connected to that beholding of yourself and the world, we begin with taking 7-point posture. If you're sitting in a chair, let your feet come fully onto the ground. If you're sitting on a cushion, feel your sits bones resting fully on the cushion. Let the energy that's on the ground, on the cushion, travel up through your legs, into your pelvis. Let your palms of your hands rest fully on your quads, the top of your thighs. Staying aware of the energy in your body, move the energy up your spine. And notice if the energy is held too tight or too soft. You want to find that space in the middle that's not rigid but not collapsed. Let that energy move up your spine and out your arms to where your hands are resting on your thighs. Notice where your ears are. If you need to, take your chin and just tuck it slightly back. Your eyes are soft, they're open, but on a soft gaze, either on the candle that you've lit or a spot in front of you. Your tongue is resting on the roof of your mouth, the tip of your tongue. And go to the very top of your head. It's as if someone's pulling you from the very top of your head up, connecting to what is called the ID point, up into the heavens. And with your mind's eye, travel straight down that line, straight down the center of your being, into a space about 3 inches above your heart chakra, to the seat of your soul. And from there, travel straight down your body, through your root chakra, that connection to your ancestors, and let that line go all the way down into the great lap of the Mother Earth, the core of the earth. And take a moment to breathe into those 3 places, your connection to the heavens, the seat of your soul, and the molten core of the earth. And when you're ready, I want you to visualize 3 pearls, one at the third eye, one at your heart, and one right about 2 fingers below your belly button, right above the second chakra. I want you to know that the one at the forehead, where your third eye is mind of awareness. The one at the heart, mind of emotion. And the one lower, mind of the body. Your 3 minds. In your mind's eye, take the mind of awareness, that pearl, and drop it down to mind of emotion at the heart. And take the pearl, that mind of the body, and bring it up into the mind of the heart. So all 3 pearls coalesce into one. And let that radiate out your heart. And that is where we are breathing from. Those 3 bodies coming together as one. And now we begin our practice of metta. And I want you to begin with visualizing someone you love dearly. As soon as I say that, someone comes to your mind, someone you love dearly. They're right here, right near you. You can smell them. You know their smell. When you see them, your heart beams open. This person comes and sits directly in front of you. And you look at them, your heart bursts open. This is effortless love. It's the easiest form of love because you love them dearly and you know you are beloved by them just as dear. So take a moment to look at this person, look in their eyes, see who is here, and you offer them blessings of loving kindness. There might be a blessing that comes to your mind that you just know for this person is exactly what they need. So take a moment to say that and offer it to them. Since you're doing your practice in your home, you can say it out loud or you can say it in your mind's eye. You say, may you be happy. May you know your loving presence. Really sit with that offering. May you know your loving presence. May you be held in loving presence. May you be free from suffering in all forms, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, all the forms of suffering that exist on this planet. For we cannot escape suffering. It is part of the human condition. May you live a life of ease. May you know you are beloved. May you know I love you dearly. So take a moment to offer them any other blessing that comes to your heart. And let the sound of the singing bowl go out to them and fill the space you're sitting in. To them, and the space in front of you becomes empty. And now a teacher comes. Just notice who came without judgment. But a teacher is anyone who's offered you loving kindness, has used their life to make the path here more easy for you. They could be any kind of a teacher for you. But you know this person because of their life, your life is easier. They sit in front of you, you look directly into their eyes, and your heart upwells with gratitude. And you breathe that gratitude into your heart, and you offer them loving kindness, any blessing that comes for this teacher that you know is what they need to hear. May you know how deeply you blessed my life. May you know I have a heart of gratitude for all you offered. May you know your life is a blessing. May you be held in loving presence. May you know you are loving presence. May your life be full of ease and natural great peace. And may you be free from suffering in all forms, dear teacher. And you bow to them, and the space in front of you becomes empty. traditional metta, you start with yourself first. But here we start with a loved one and our teacher, the easiest place to open our heart. So you look deeply at yourself and you offer yourself loving kindness, letting go of all the judgments, the worries, and the anxiety. And you offer yourself whatever you know you need. May I know I am enough. May I not edit my life, my voice, my actions. May I bring my gifts out into the world. May I know I'm loving presence. May I be held in loving presence. May I know my life is an offering. May I know I sit in the arms of the beloved. May I live in natural great peace. And you look deeply into your eyes and you offer yourself the same kindness you offered your loved one and your teacher. And take a moment to really rest into that same offering of love. And let your heart upwell in love and gratitude for this one life you have and the precious body you have. And sits in front of you. Offer them any kind of blessing that you know they need to help facilitate their healing. We forget that when we're in deep suffering and need of deep healing, our world becomes very narrow and we need each other's prayers and support, so we remember that we're held in light. And you say to this person that you know needs healing, may you know you are held in loving presence. May you know you are a loving presence. May you be free from suffering in all forms. May you know I'm holding you dear. May you know I am here. May you receive my care. And you bow to this person, and the space in front of you becomes empty. And now an acquaintance comes, someone that you just met today. It could have been the person that served you your coffee. It could have been the woman at the checkout counter or the man. It could be someone that you were driving, you caught their eye when you were driving in your car. Anyone that you really don't know. Bring this person into full presence. See their face, what they were wearing. Invite them to come sit down in front of you. We do not know their story. The only thing we know is that they're just like you. They have a full life, full of their own sufferings and their own joys and their own struggles. May we remember that we're not so separate. And you look deeply into this person's eyes and you offer them any blessing that comes to your mind. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering in all forms, and letting that radiate out from your heart into their heart, this random person that you do not know. And letting that love fill the room you're sitting in. And you bow to this stranger, and the space in front of you becomes empty. And now the person that comes to sit in front of you is someone that you're struggling with. It's where you have some contention, where your heart just wants to zip up close. And you intentionally sit deeper into your chair, take a wider breath. And we have to remember where we're struggling, or the person we're bumping up against the most, is our greatest teacher, because it's where we have to practice opening our hearts, not having idiot compassion, but a heart that is present and can see that this other person, just like you, is suffering. So you look deeply into this person's eyes and you offer them metta. May you know your loving presence. May you be held in loving presence. May you know you can be happy. May you be filled with peace and joy. May you live a life of ease. And you keep opening your heart even though you don't want to. And you breathe and you let yourself drop deeper and deeper into the ground of your being. And you let the singing bowl fill the space between you and this person, letting the vibration be healing and kind, and open both your hearts wide. And you follow that vibration until it becomes still. Rest into the silence of the singing bowl. Staying aware of your breath, your body, your heart. Rest into the silence that's here in the room, wherever you are sitting. And bow to this person that came. Space in front of you becomes empty. And so to close today, we'll take our energy field and we will expand it out as if you were a pebble was being dropped into a pond, and the circle radiated out all around you. So just take a moment to become aware of your breath. Your breath is the pebble, and your energy field, your aura, will expand. So become aware of where you're sitting, the space in front of you, behind you, around you, and be aware of your breath or the candle that you're focusing on. And let your energy field move and fill the space of this room you're in. And let it travel out even further into your community. Let it go to the road, your neighbors, wherever you're sitting. Keep expanding out. Travel to loved ones that you may have in different states, in different countries. In your mind's eye, let your energy field travel and keep expanding out and out, letting yourself feel the vastness of your being. And at the same time, your body's here like a mountain. Your breath is like the ocean, and your mind of awareness is vast as the sky, as the universe. And as you are traveling out, you're offering loving kindness to all beings on the planet. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be free from suffering in all forms. And we offer this today, especially with the climate of the world. And bring your awareness back into the room you're sitting. Bring your hands to your heart. Offer any prayer that you know you may need today. And we close this meditation session dedicating the merit of our practice to all those names that are on our prayer wall here. We're going to take a moment just to read those names and let them resonate inside of your heart as we read those names. Bring our awareness now to close for the day. And thank you for sitting with me today. We'll be back in person for Metta Mondays at 2 p.m. I'm in Asheville, North Carolina, hiking with my husband and my brother and my sister-in-law. And I'm sending you blessings always, and I miss your sweet presence. Have a beautiful day. Maybe you know you're deeply loved. Namaste.